Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. This is another edition of Spurs Around the World, where we'll be hearing from international fans talking about the game. Hoffenheim 2, Tottenham Hotspur 3. If you'd like to get involved in a future episode, please do send me an email, tottenhamfanchris@gmail.com.
Train from Sydney here, Chris. Nice to get a win. Doesn't really matter how it happens sometimes. You just got to get that train back on track and get things, get a little bit of momentum, I guess. But it was an interesting game. It was a, in my opinion, it was a good opponent in Hoffenheim that didn't really have the ability to exploit all the space we leave, behind our high line and in front of our goalkeeper. Teams that can exploit that well really have the ability to hurt us, especially with a goalkeeper that is very inexperienced in this team. So Hoffenheim just didn't have the ability to exploit that today. One area that is pretty worrying is that the other weakness for us at the moment with this depleted squad, I feel, is our marking, especially from Dragusin in the box. There's just so much time when balls are getting pinged into the area, the penalty area, and positioning issues. And I don't pin them all on Dragusin, but a lot of them today. And there was just 4 or 5 instances today where they were just playing into the 9, or the winger was drifting into the penalty area, and they just have so much space to exploit. And I feel like we got lucky today, but we're not going to get lucky moving into the next few weeks if we keep allowing that much space in dangerous areas. The squad situation it's horrible. It's terrible. It's a situation that shouldn't happen. And I feel so sorry for the manager of this team, that he's having to put a team out like that. In a European game, we have to win, and you just look at that bench, it's just, what can you do? The fact that we won today, I feel like is somewhat amazing in itself. And you saw the players at the end of the game, they were absolutely spent. And if there's any doubt that the players have jumped off ship, I think today probably showed us that, they're all on board. And I saw a nice little Instagram post from Matters after the game too, sort of highlighting and illustrating how together the team still are through all the shit they've been going through. So I can only see positives out of today. So let's see what happens Sunday against Leicester. Probably the worst team in the league at the moment, bar Southampton. But the situation and where we're at with the squad, I feel like a win, and a win any way possible, is going to be a huge factor in how this squad sort of goes into the next phase when we do get players back. So a win by any means possible. Come on, you Spurs.
So this is George Bambouche, a lifelong Tottenham fan from Tottenham, currently based out of Los Angeles, California, via Sydney Spurs as well. And I'm here to talk a little bit about the Tottenham Hotspur 3-2 win over Hoffenheim. So in terms of the team selection, I don't think we had much choice but to go with the players that we had. I was definitely happy to see Sonny back on the score sheet. I do believe he's been a tremendous servant for this club. We should take him out of the firing line. And I do believe that actually he probably would have scored a hat-trick if he'd have come off the bench. Maddison turned up in the first half. Not as solid in the second half. Bentancur coming back was a godsend because he definitely solidified the midfield there. I'll be honest, I think Pedro Porro is a great player. I do feel that he doesn't offer enough going forward for his deficiencies going backwards. So I tend to find that whenever we concede, it always comes from his side and he tends to be found wanting. I would love to see Jed Spence moved over to the right, even if that meant Sergio Reguilon coming in to play for future matches, obviously not this one. So in terms of the overall position of Tottenham this year, I'm 100% Ange in. I was Conte in, I was Mourinho in, I was Nuno in. I'm not a happy clapper, but I do believe that we have a responsibility to get behind the Tottenham team. Look at the Hoffenheim fans. You know, we went 1-0 up, they got louder. We went 2-0 up, they got louder. If we'd have gone 1 and 2-0 down at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, all of a sudden we turn on the team. We need to be united. We need to get behind the manager. For those of you who don't like the establishment and you want ENIC and Levy out, the only way to do that is to get behind the team and to unite. I personally, you know, an organization that's pumped, you know, $1 billion into a stadium and then another 650 million euros into players over the last 3 years, you know, can you really fault them in terms of their effort or for want of trying? You know, Levy's at every single game. He backs the team. He supports the team. Yes, he needs to be doing more. Yes, Ange needs to do more. And yes, the players need to do more. But we as fans just have to get behind the team. If we unite as a fan base, we will be able to move Tottenham Hotspur forward. So I'd like to come onto the show and air my views a little bit more, but I'm really pleased that we got the 3-2 win today. I do believe that we're going to win a trophy under Ange. He's a born winner. He won with Celtic, he's won in Japan, and he's also won in Australia. Now, you can say what you want about these leagues. However, a winner is a winner, and he has the ability to win, and he knows what we need to win. So, Ange in, come on, you Spurs, get behind the team. And my prediction for Leicester is 3-1 to Tottenham.
Hi, Chris. Jim Brentar here from the USA. And for a change, I'm actually happy after the Tottenham game. Oh, we needed that. We needed that badly. There's a lot of good to take from this game. Number one thing to take from it, Heung-min Son. Sonny did a great job today. He showed that he still has it. He can still score goals for us. And all you need to do is manage his minutes. If you manage his minutes, he's going to be a lot more effective. And the goals he scored today are going to increase his confidence. He'll be playing better as a result. So 2 thumbs up for Heung-min Son. Richarlison. Richarlison, when healthy, is a world-class player. He didn't score today, but he did a lot of good things out there, and he's going to score some goals from us. Lord, please keep Richarlison healthy, especially with Solanke out. We need him. And if healthy, he's going to score some goals for us. I'd like to see more of Lancashire and Moore. They both looked good today. They both looked like they could do it. I'd love to see more of that. I'm hoping that they get a chance to play. The Leicester game would be a perfect chance to give them some increased chances to play. And Austin played well. He showed that, you know, when we need him, we can put him in there and we can rely on him. He'll do a good job. He had that one lapse where he came out halfway and stopped, but other than that, he'd had a really good game today, in my opinion. And it's good to see Olasesi or Elise, however you pronounce his name. I'd like to see more of him too. He looks like he can do a job out there, and getting the kids minutes when we can will make them better performers in the future. On the not so good side, let me say 3 words. Win the ball. Tottenham have not been winning the ball as much as they should, as much as they need to. We need to do a better job of winning the ball back when we're out of possession, because we didn't do a great job of that today. And finally, I'd like to just say that I hope nobody heard the language that I used when the referee made that bogus penalty call against Austin. I hope nobody heard that. Come on, you Spurs!
Hi, it's Harry Scarf, a football content creator and YouTuber from England, and here are my thoughts on the game. 3-2 win over Hoffenheim. Going into this game, the priority was getting that win. I think we saw it, in this game. Players absolutely knackered. And just the thought of playing as extra qualifying games, it's totally unnecessary. And it was just about getting the result, not about the performance, because it wasn't pretty at times, in that second half, but we got the job done. Ultimately, it's all that matters, because all we've got to do now is that Thursday, so next week, against Elfsberg at home, say only, with Spurs or if we know we'll make it probably difficult like we did at times tonight, but we just got to win Thursday, do our job at home, win, and we're guaranteed to be in that top 8 and go through automatically. We haven't got to rely on any other result if we win, whereas we would have had to, as well as winning if we'd drawn or lost tonight. Hoffenheim obviously out, had nothing to lose. I think it was a large part of their performance. So overall, I was happy in that first half. I thought we were really, really good, but we nearly paid the price for not taking our chances. We should have been 3-4, even 5-0 up. I think it would have been fair in that first half. Shocking decision by the referee to even give a penalty in the first place for foul on Austin. Foul by Austin, should I say. It's complete 50-50. Obviously, VAR showing what it's there for. Finally, a positive VAR, because there certainly isn't many. A shocker of a decision, though. For sure, I thought Austin had a good game. Another solid game for him. Was his first European appearance, but it's a fault for me. But that second goal come for it, and he realised it was a mistake. Son, couple of goals, do his confidence a world of good. That second goal from Son is, Son we used to be associated with, a good way to silence his doubters, his critics. That was good to hear. Archie Gray bleed Spurs, thought he gave everything tonight. Impressed with him. Bergvall was great once again. Madison, one of his best performances as a Spurs shirt for a long while for me. Ben scored, great to have him back, added a calmness and that total control part of his performance. So I was really happy individually. And as I said, we probably rode our luck at times in that second half. Hoffenheim created a lot of chances, but their final cross, final pass, final shot was lacking. A lot of people say, hang on, Hoffenheim 15th like Spurs are in their own league in the Bundesliga. What's this a big thing? But it's just the fact of what a win could do for morale, for confidence, and of course our Europa League campaign alone. I think it's an absolutely huge win. I think people underestimate the size of it, but a favourable run of fixtures now. Of course, next up Europa League, Elfsberg, in the Premier League is Leicester and Brentford. Winnable games, players coming back too. Let's hope we can really push on from here. But no, I'm happy. Not the pretty performance, but really happy result. I think the players proven that they are behind Postecoglou. Thank you, Chris, for letting me do this video again. If you want to follow me, you can at HarryScarf22. I'm a football content creator and YouTuber at 16 years old across all socials. And my own YouTube channel, Scarfy Spurs Talk. I'm a regular here on the Spurs Chat podcast. Up the Spurs.
Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please hit the follow button and leave a review if you can. And remember, if you'd like to get involved in a future episode, please do send an email, tottenhamfanchris@gmail.com. Enjoy your weekend and come on you Spurs.